Yesterday, DJI released a new firmware update for this DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, the version v01.01.05.10, and they claim that this firmware will address all the bitrate issues and so on. In today's video, I'm going to dive into this firmware, the footages that we got with this firmware at different frame rates, at different color depth, and so on. And we will talk also about the battery life with this new firmware on this camera. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. I'm Photorabs. I'm a portrait photographer based in France and I love making videos about action cameras, and today's video will be about the new firmware for this DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. This is the latest camera from DJI, and today we will talk about the latest firmware, the version 01.01.05.10. So this is the latest firmware up to this day for this new camera. This firmware should address the bitrate issue on this camera. Let's discover that together. On a quick note, let me tell you that this video is not sponsored by DJI, but since we have a new firmware and we had lots of issues on the first firmware of this camera, I decided to make this video so you can decide yourself whether this camera is a good fit or not. It is a good fit for you, for your kind of use or not, or you can wait maybe for the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 that will be released on October 22nd, within a few days from now. So this is the camera with the latest firmware. I will not give my thoughts about the videos. I'll keep it to you. Write me your thoughts about that in the comment section below. I made videos at 4K 25 frames per second in 8-bit color depth and 10-bit color depth, in standard bitrate and high bitrate. That's something that I wanted to make because I would like to vlog with this camera. I made the same kind of test at 4K 60 frames per second, and I will throw on the screen the videos I took with it. I made also some battery tests with this one, and this was really shocking. I charged the battery, it was fully charged, I put it inside of this camera. I was shooting 4K 25 10-bit high bitrate. The results were really shocking in my opinion, because I got around 131 minutes and 2 seconds recording time. Before, with the previous firmware, we got 176 minutes and 32 seconds. You can go watch that video about that I made last week. So we had less power time, and I noticed that it was not the battery that was totally depleted. At this time, 132 minutes, we got an overheat on this camera and it shut down. So this is basically the problem with this firmware. The first problem that I noticed, I got an overheat, while before I didn't have overheat at all with the normal bitrate or the standard bitrate. I also noticed with the previous firmware that every file on this camera was about 60 minutes and something, while the file on this camera with the new firmware with the high bitrate was 99 minutes and 32 seconds. This is one file on this camera, the largest file I could get with this camera, compared to about 60 minutes with the previous firmware. I don't know if that's helpful. For me, it's nonsense because we have a bigger file, more transfer time, and so on. But well, this is it. And I compared also the bitrate values just before we jump on the videos I took. I compared the bitrate values in 4K 25 frames per second, wide field of view rock steady on, 10-bit color depth. In high bitrate I got 82 Mbps, and in standard bitrate I got 50 Mbps. 50 Mbps is approximately what I get back with the previous firmware on this camera. In 8-bit color depth with high bitrate I got 81 Mbps, and the standard was 43 Mbps. So again, we have an increase in bitrate, but it's not very significant between 8-bit and 10-bit. In 4K 60 wide field of view rocksteady on 10-bit color depth, we have 113 Mbps in high bitrate and around 75 Mbps in standard. in 4K 68-bit. In high bitrate I got 95 Mbps and in standard 70 Mbps. I'm telling you these numbers just for the record, and I know, I totally understand that the most important thing in a camera is the video quality, is the image quality. So now you will see on the screen the videos I took with this camera with the new firmware with different settings. You can read the settings on the bottom of the screen, and I hope to see your comments in the section box below, whether you find this new firmware is good or not, whether you have certain preference on one setting over the other. I hope to see that.
3, 2, 1, talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Three, two, one, talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, talk to me.
3, 2, 1, talk to me.
3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2, 1, talk to me. 3, 2
Three, two, one, talk to me.
Okay.
So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like. That helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. If you are interested in this camera or the new Insta360 Ace Pro 2 or any piece of kit, you can find these affiliate links in the description box. By buying via my links, you don't pay extra money, that's for sure, but you help my channel a lot so I can keep creating these content and these kind of comparisons for you to decide whether this camera or that camera is the best fit for you or not. Thank you for watching and see you in another video. Ciao for now.